Welcome all of you here, starting this session in seconds. But before that, let me inform you that we have this offer, Selection Ka Mahotsav, which ends today, I would say. It mentions 25th, but I think, if I'm not wrong, it ends today. Can use the code SELECT to get 2 times validity plus 35% off on railway subscriptions, on SSC subscription, on Super Elite subscriptions also. Do check before you get any course, test series or anything such. Select SELECT. Do check. We go live in seconds. Here we go. Just a sec, reducing the brightness and then going ahead. Must be visible, but still doing that. You can start answering. Okay, let's go ahead. Welcome Rohit, Har Har Mahadev brother. Tanu, Sakshi, Har Har Mahadev. Waiting, quick, quick, please answer. Otherwise, obviously I'll have to go ahead. The first one, resilience, is all correct. When you come across a difficult situation, but you go back to and then bring yourself back in the same position, you call yourself resilient. Eloquent, the one who speaks perfectly, is also correct. Procrastinate, to delay or keep on delaying, is also good. Now, something must be wrong with this irresistible because the rest of those are correct. Resilience, eloquent, procrastinate, the opposite of perseverance. Irresistible is not irresistible, it's tible. I-B-L-E. So all those were correct. Now this B has to be the spell check one and is correct. Jessica, Har Har Mahadev, Radhe Radhe, Yashwanti, Babli, whenever you feel comfortable. Sakshi, Gunjan, Divyanshi, good evening, Radhe Radhe. The second one also is a good one, plausible. Saloni, Radhe Radhe, Shali. Vitali, good evening, Priya. That was a good one. Indeed, it was a good one. I think you know plausible is credible, reasonable, believable, likely, feasible, likely. So the opposite should be unlikely. No, no, no. Improbable and such. Checking. Humble. Something which is feasible, possible, probable, likely can't be related to humble. Drop it. Quiet. Must be opposite loud, shout and such. No. Either distant, but Sakshi, I agree distant can be an antonym. We are not asked the synonym. I may go to Bangalore and come back the same day, although it's 2,500 kilometers from here. That's distant, but that's still possible, plausible. Yes, something which is possible plausible, likely is good, or that is likely, but something absurd, no, it's not possible. I don't think so it's going to be possible. So absurd, so weird, so awkward shouldn't be correct in that way. So that has to be the only antonym. Actually, it's not a close antonym of this word, but always, as per the elimination, humble doesn't relate, quiet doesn't relate, distant, now I would say doesn't relate. The only option left, possible, should be good, something which is possible. Absurd, no, it's not possible that way. Objections welcome. Gunjan, good evening. Jai Jinendra, most welcome. Don't be sorry. Join in. Utkarsh, Priya. So slow responses today. No, Utkarsh, regicide is for king. Nah, brother. First one, homie. Homo, same. So a person killing another person, a human being killing another human being is supposed to be a homicide. Regicide, rega, of king. Fratricide, brother, for sure. Patricide, parents. Parricide, parents and relatives and such, not for brother. So the only one. Sororicide, sister. Correctly spelt sentence. Isha. Repetition is there for sure in SSC examinations, and that helps us achieve more. The documentary, all there. Okay, is informative? No. Information, so it shouldn't be MIT. No. Double T? No. Double F? No. Information. That's it. Inform. Passive. Absolutely. Freaky marks. Manager will have approved, have been, but this is not future. Are being, but this is not future. This is future, but it doesn't have that perfect tone. Have plus. We have just one option with that perfect tone. Done. I got this wrong. You be careful. To throw down the gauntlet, I thought, yes, I have read that, but we can't remember everything so perfectly. This is like bury the hatchet. So to surrender, sure. These are the gloves of iron. Gloves of iron. Whenever you go to fight, just like a मैं आपसे हिंदी में कहूँ आप समझ जाएंगे, टेक्निकल शब्दों को इंग्लिश में क्या ही रखूं. जब कोई योद्धा लड़ने जाता है तो जो दस्ताने होते हैं उसके लोहे के, कवच कुंडल सुना होगा, उस तरह से गॉन्टलेट होता है. But I clicked B, which was wrong. Actually, we have two idioms. It's not the hatchet, which is to surrender actually. It's throw down the gauntlet. If I'm throwing my gloves as a challenge to someone, If you have the audacity, pick it up. I am throwing my glove as if you had the audacity to pick it up. Now, if somebody picks up, he's ready for fight. He is ready to fight in such. Maharana Pratap. Yup. So this is to issue a challenge or dare someone. Hey, throw down the gauntlet to challenge someone. Remember this. Yes, beta. पढ़ाई but गलत हो जाता है. I forgot this. No problem. The homophone for the word night, just like in CGL 2024, the homophone for the word there is अंगद का पैर उठा के दिखाओ is quick. Obviously not neat, not net, night. If somebody is unaware to this, let me mention homo, just like the first one, homicide, represents same, and phone represents sound. So the same sound. Night, soldier, night, good night. We decided to cancel the trip. Blank space, the weather forecast predicted a storm. Phonetics also defining sound. Thank you. Unknown. How can you use apostrophe with a non-living? Quick. We decided to cancel the trip. Why? Because the weather forecast predicted a storm. Oh, so that's the reason why we cancelled the trip. If not, although, until, no time expression there, just the reason why we cancelled the trip. ing expressing a continuity of the event. Because the train had left. ing showing the continuity of the event. Quickly let me mention, ing alone can never be a verb. Be plus ing can be a verb. ing alone can be an adjective called present participle. ing alone can be a noun also called gerund. Good evening, brother. So ing expressing the continuity of an action, just like she's dancing, they are writing a letter, he's painting something, she's driving and such. Jogging keeps me active. That's a gerund here, noun. She's watching, the continuity, she's watching. Answer. Swimming, gerund, subject of the sentence, noun. His hobby is the complement. He's not painting right now. B. She enjoys to watch singing. So much time we've taken. Don't you remember the words? Enjoy, avoid, can't help. They take an ing straight. She enjoys to watch. Stop. Enjoy cannot take an infinitive. It takes an ing. Common words out there like, love, enjoy, fancy, dislike, detest, hate, despise, avoid, can't help. Remember, although takes an infinitive also and such. So she enjoys to watch. Nipped in the bud. She enjoys watching. They discussed about, welcome Neha. Stop writing, start doing. Absolutely. Discuss about doesn't exist. Need not read the sentence further. Discussion about possible, that's a noun. Talk about possible, that's an intransitive one, but discuss is a transitive one. 4 seconds only. That should be your time. Welcome, Renu. Exactly, it doesn't exist. Discuss about. Full stop. Need not read the sentence further. Fraction this, go ahead. He ran slowly, no problem. But if he ran slowly, how can he broke the record in the final race? Was he slow and steady wins the race? No problem. Obviously, he must be running fast to break the record in the final race, and that's a racing game also. For race, you can't be slow, you must be fast. Remember, fastly doesn't exist. Gentle, the adverb form. Racing shouldn't be gentle, it doesn't match the concept of racing. Awkward, then he should not break the record. Blindly, oh my goodness. Swift, prompt, quick. His haughty, the pronunciation, but I'm sure you know the meaning. I think you know haughty, having false pride. I repeat, having false pride. So proud should be a synonym. Confident, not false, but still in the synonymous manner. Can't be the antonym. Aloof, drop it. Humble, yes. Someone having false pride and someone who is humble, straight antonyms. Arrogant, yes. 2 points. The very first thing is the given statement is an imperative one starting with a V1. Either we have answers like let an apple be brought or these. You are commanded to, you are ordered to, you are requested to and such. And once you mention kindly, obviously you are requesting just one statement justifying this. The others are the assertive sentences starting with a subject, verb and object, and then that's the passive and such. B plus V3. Assertive, 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 just one imperative sentence, and for sure the only one showing kindly and request. Done. Objections welcome. Now, kindly is equal to please is equal to request. Exactly. As per the thesaurus, cajole is to persuade, tempt, entice, beguile, entrap and such. Those who understand Hindi, as I'm a native speaker of Hindi, काजोल को शादी के लिए मनाने के लिए अजय को मनाना तो पड़ा होगा. Cajole, manana, persuade, flat synonym. The first one, need not check the others if you are asked the synonym. Demand, opposite. Resist, different I would say. Attack, opposite. Typical parajumbles asked in 2024 CGL. Hmm. They decided to paint the walls yellow, paint the town red, if you remember, paint this building blue. Obviously, you start with the subject. They decided to paint the walls yellow without the options. They decided to paint OSR, just one, the first one. Answer. B. You cannot start with B, Priya. Exactly. Neha. Shweta. Yep. Yashwanti. This device, which device are you talking about here? Need to define that first. An electric motor works on the principle of this, developed by them. Them in this century seems to me completely descriptive. So for sure B should be the first one. B is the first one in these two options. Okay. These motors are used in household items like this and that. The basic components include a rotor, stator, and this and that. Fine. An electric motor, the singular one. This device converts, what is that? It was developed, discovered, fine, but what does it do? It converts electrical energy into mechanical motion, which is useful in many appliances. Just a sec. Now I got the keyword mentioning those appliances here. Fans, washing machines, refrigerators. The basic components include this or that, need not touch. Electric motor first, B, then this device, and those appliances mentioned here, washing machine, fans, and refrigerators. So B, A, C, flat. Any option? We have. Click it. Har Har Mahadev, welcome. Don't be sorry. They received meager. Mitali, I think you asked meager yesterday, and I keep on saying the same. Meager, myriad. Shikha need not answer without reading the question. First go through the question, which says select the most appropriate synonym of this word. Meager, which is less, which is small amount of something. The synonym of small amount should be generous. Generous like Ratan Tata, who donated rupees 500 crore at once during COVID. And meager, 500 crore can't be meager. Scarce, remember hardly, barely, scarcely, showing that negligible amount of something. Scarce, the noun form. adjective form, I'm sorry, scarcely the adverb, scarcity the noun form, lack of something even. Lavish will be the antonym. Endless will be antonym. Generous will also be the antonym. Just one option with the same negativity or small amount. Now, the Internet of Things has transformed how we interact with technology and the world around us. By connecting devices to the Internet, it enables seamless blank space between objects. Um, no problem. Welcome, Rahul Paul. Quick. If you connect things, you can have seamless blank space between the objects. Obviously, we are talking about things around us, just like smart homes, light controls, cameras. They're not a part of transportation. And if you connect them, they're not getting isolated, separated. Limitation, why? Can communicate properly if we connect devices to the internet. That's it. All three will be negative in this context, I would say. Next, despite the many benefits, it raises concerns about data. Mm-mm. What does it define? Data and privacy risks. The next line says, as more devices become interconnected, they are getting connected. Hackers may exploit vulnerabilities to access sensitive information. And if somebody hacks your or accesses your sensitive information, we have to say integrity. That's a positive word. A person's integrity, his character, his virtue, prestige. That's a positive word. We need some negative here. Transparency. If things are transparent, we will come to know who the hacker is if he is willing to access. So not that. Collection and privacy risk data collection, maybe data, I think security. Later on, they have mentioned the same information straight. So we should do this to secure the data. That means we are concerned about the data. You have the answer. Security. Yes, from Oliveboard. The All India Live Mock, which happens every week. You are welcome. Hey dear. One potential solution is to implement stronger blank space to secure data and devices from unauthorized access. You have to implement stronger what? Exactly. Method is the way we perform an action or do something, but we have to implement stronger laws, rules, regulations, measures. Obviously, method will be how you do something. Rules and regulations. Prediction, it's not about foretelling someone's future, so we are making any predictions over here. Innovations, no. To secure our data, we must have stronger rules, regulations, measures, and such. Reforms, one can say. Additionally, as it expands, it's essential to blank space a balance between convenience and personal privacy. Didn't get your 821. Obviously, we manage something, but we maintain the balance of your bike also, car also, and cycle also. Avoid will be negative. Favor a balance, the best choice. You maintain the balance between this and that. Your body, your car, your bike, cycle, you have to maintain the balance. The fixed one, I think all of us know. Finishing things off in 5 minutes. Okay, you are saying Sir 8, Topper 21. Thank you. And the last one. Governments must develop regulations, okay, measures, regulations, the same, that blank space the risks while promoting innovation. So we must have regulations, rules, measures, terms, conditions, policies, reforms that may I say consider, Priya? Jessica, government must develop regulations that blank space the risks while promoting innovation. That means generally government promotes innovation. We have something, we are going to use it. But at the same time, they must consider the risks also. May I say that? They must consider the risks. No, hinder is to obstruct, बाधा डालना, रुकावट पैदा करना ही अब. But government has to consider the risks while promoting innovation. Actually, the meaning is to consider here. To be honest, I would love to say consider, because everything has its pros and cons. If you are promoting innovation, you must concern this or this also. You must consider the risks also. You can't disregard them or ignore them. You can't ignore them. Hinder will be a little weird in this context. We have to stop them from happening, fine, but it is too abstract. We have to consider the risks also while having this positivity. We must consider the negativity also. We can't skip it or ignore it. We cannot, exactly. फायदे के साथ साथ उसके घाटे भी दिमाग में रखने पड़ेंगे. That way. So we have to consider this and that. So address a better choice. Last two. Even though Anika knew she had no chance of winning the contract, तीर में तुक्का. Even though Anika knew she had no chance of winning the contract, she decided to make a last desperate attempt anyway. So she take a shot in the dark, she say shoot in the blind, guess in the gloom, throw darts in the mist. We have just one correct idiom or idiomatic expression here. Nope, 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 nope. Take a shot in the dark. Make an attempt which may not be appropriate, which may not be correct, and such. This is the only idiomatic way, or the idiom precisely. It doesn't exist, doesn't exist, doesn't exist. I think you remember this. Take a shot in the dark. I can show you also, if you are concerned. Uh-oh. Take a shit. No, no, no. We don't use informal words during the class. Take a shot in the dark. Making a guess or attempt at something without much information or knowledge and with a low chance of success. Risky. Shot in the dark. Attempt to guess something when you have no information or knowledge about the subject and therefore can't possibly know what the answer is. Shot in the dark. So that's the only idiomatic way to mention that. Okay, last. Yes, that's how. Oh, sorry. A person who believes pleasure is the highest good in life from PYQs. Nihilist. Stoic. Sorry. Skip. Don't skip. Check your sheets. Probably in the fourth or the fifth week, one words, you have this. Now, Shweta. But we have a fine line here between these. Nihilist. I hope if you are there in the classes, I keep on saying floxy, nosy, nihilipilification. Nihil is to null, zero. Come to nothing. Zero. Hedonist is this, the one who thinks like pleasure is the only important thing in life. We must seek pleasure in everything. Nancy. Stoic, the one who is indifferent to pleasure or pain. Week one in the end. One who is indifferent to pleasure or pain. He stays the same both in good and bad situations. Epicurean also, many restaurants in your city are Epicurean or Epicuria, the areas are. Obviously, with the same, seeking pleasure, but in fine taste of food, drinking, and such. So this is related to food and drinking purposes, also seeking pleasure, but in food and drinking purposes. By default, hedonist is the one who believes seeking pleasure is the only good thing in life. So, exactly. So precisely hedonist, if they had mentioned food or anything such, Epicurean could have been the answer. That's a positive word actually, that's a negative word in general. Nihil, come to nothing. Zero, stoic, one who is indifferent to pleasure or pain. So hedonist will be the correct one. Okay, that's all from my side. That was a good one. If you have any objection, feel free to say. Bye-bye, take care, be safe, and yes, would love to see you in the classes tomorrow. The new batch is starting. I can show here, which is the, let me show you. Tomorrow we start the new course, CGL Tier 1, Tier 2, 2025, Tier 1 also specifically. Complete crash course starting tomorrow. So would love to see you at 5 p.m. here in this batch. And for sure, the very next day on Wednesday at 7 p.m. the same time for CHSL mock. Okay, any objection from your side is heartily welcome. And don't forget, we have an offer. Can use the code SELECT to grab flat 35% off and 2 times validity. Also, do check the benefits before or the offer before you take the subscription. Thank you, everybody here. Nancy, thank you, Vita. Stoic is the one who is indifferent to pleasure or pain. He remains the same both in pleasurable situations, that means good situations, and bad situations. Just like our mother, she doesn't complain. She works 24/7. Tanu, thanks a lot. Jessica, Bubbly, thanks a lot. Mithali, Priya, Vaishali, Radhe Radhe. Isha, Sandhya, Sneha, Devyanshi, Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe, Utkarsh, Saloni, Unnati, Parasharji, Shikha, and all of you here. Okay, see you pretty soon. Take care. Be safe. Thank you. Perspicacious. You do have a great day ahead. Never be sorry. See you. Take care. Thank you.